Greetings, folks. Today is February the 23rd, 2019. It's a Saturday. My name is Tom Lineweaver, and this is Truth Matters. Well, folks, I need a studio, or at least I need better equipment. I really do, because I now have an Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez theme song, and I will link it below. Alright? That if I ever have an update, an Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez update, I would play that song. By the way, it's called Smiling Faces Sometimes by the Undisputed Truth. Smiling faces sometimes tell lies. Smiling faces don't show the evil that lurks within. That is my theme song for this lady. Smiling faces. She smiles when she lies to you. Okay. Now, she recently tweeted. You ready for this? Yep. If you don't like the Green New Deal, then come up with your own ambitious on-scale proposal to address the global climate crisis. Until then, we're in charge, and you're just shouting from the cheap seats. Okay, and then she quotes, let's see, she reposted this thing from Charlotte Clymer. Another stupid nut. It's really this simple. If you've got a better than what AOC is operating, combat climate change, please show it. If you are a member of Congress who can effectively address climate change better than the Green New Deal, show your receipts, make an effort. You people are so damn stupid. There is no climate change crisis. Boy. You people will do anything to take control of people's lives, wouldn't you? There is no climate change crisis. And, by the way, AOC and Charlotte, why don't you answer my questions? How is climate determined? You don't know, do you? You're too stupid to know, aren't you? Folks, these people are just trying to take more of your liberty away from you. Just like they did with the light bulbs. Light bulbs, incandescent light bulbs, was not a threat to anyone. Anyway. Oh, by the way, and that was George W. Bush who signed that into law. What a doofus. Folks, as long as Republicans and Democrats are in power, we're going to get this kind of stupidity, and this stupidity is going to become law, making us do whatever they want us to do. Well, forget it. We should say enough is enough. Go out and buy incandescent light bulbs. Who cares? Or who should care? You people are so... You are enemies of the Constitution of the United States, and you should not be in power. People, wake up, America. Forget about making America great. Let's wake up, America. These people in office are stealing your money and your liberty at the same time. I don't know about you folks, but I've had it. I'm not going to vote for any Republican or Democrat for any office anywhere, not even school board. I'm sorry. Independents, I will vote for independents if they're good. I will vote for a libertarian if they're good. I will vote for a Constitution candidate if they're good. And there's also something called an American Independent Party. Generally, they go by state levels. They're working on state, And I think there's a law they're trying to push through the states that says we've had enough with the unconstitutional laws from the federal government, and we're not going to abide by it. Man, would I love to see every state in this union pass that law. Every one. Of course, the states pass unconstitutional laws too, like gun control laws. Chicago is probably the most unconstitutional city in the world to live, at least regarding the Second Amendment. These people, let me tell you something. This woman, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, took an oath of office to support and defend the Constitution. And she's not doing it. She is a fraud. She lied when she took that oath. She has no intention of supporting and defending the Constitution against anybody. She is an enemy of the Constitution. Just about, and everybody in Congress is an enemy of the Constitution. We've got a bunch of criminals running our government, our country. And it's time for them to leave. Get them out of power before it's too late. Because they are leading the people of this country to the slaughter. If we don't soon make corrections, if we don't soon get back to the Constitution, let me tell you what's going to happen to the economy. It's going to crash. Don't believe me? There are other economic experts that are saying that. And then they try to sell a book. But forget about the book that they're trying to sell or the videos that they're trying to sell. Listen to what they're saying. Listen to what Ron Paul was saying about the economy. If we don't soon change our economic system, we're going to crash. And your dollar, your money, will be totally worthless. You will not be able to buy a gallon of gas for less than $100 a gallon. That's coming, folks. As long as Republicans and Democrats are allowed to screw around with our economy, that's coming. You won't be able to buy food. You won't have enough money to buy food. Unless you earn about $1 billion an hour. Anyway, folks, these people are destroying our country. Economically, morally, socially, in every way. These people are destroying this country. And they're doing it from the inside out. We don't need enemies. We don't need Islamic people. We don't even need Israel to do anything to us. Although they've done plenty. We don't need enemies from the South. They're not enemies. But you see, we have a government that is destroying our country, and we have to blame it on somebody like these so-called illegal immigrants. Folks, we got to get these bastards out of office. And yes, they are bastards. The word bastard means illegitimate son. These people, because of these people, we have an illegitimate government. They have bastardized our government. And so I call them bastards. Anyway, folks, we have to get rid of these people. Don't listen to them because they have a smiling face. They only pretend to. This woman is only pretending to care about you. She doesn't care about you. She wants to control you. Man. Now, I mean, what can I say? What can I do to get you people to stop voting for Republicans and Democrats? Republicans and Democrats are destroying this country. What do I have to do to show that to you? I mean, look for yourself. Did you notice your tax bill this year? You're supposed to get a tax cut, but you're paying more taxes, aren't you? All right. I saw this in a story, a news story. Somebody was, owing the federal government more than $8,000. And they were shocked. But this is all part of the plan. We're going to tax you at every level possible. And Donald Trump didn't change much of that. I'm sorry. The only people that got a serious break in taxes were people who were in the billion-dollar, million-dollar bracket. They've got a serious tax cut. People at the bottom, did not. And the spending goes on. Hey, Donald Trump, if you want to build that wall, pay for it for yourself. Don't ask the American people to pay for something that's stupid. Isn't it time to get rid of these people? Isn't it time to stop voting for Republicans and Democrats? I mean, hey, vote for the Green Party if you want. Just get Republicans and Democrats out of office. They're a bunch of liars. They're a bunch of cheats. That's why I don't like the idea of being compared to a conservative talker, because conservative talkers aren't telling you this. They blame everything on the Democrats. Well, Republicans are in there too. And you've got all these internet news people, and all they care about is getting Republicans elected. I've listened to, what is it called? Next News Network and One America Network and all these other, they're all conservatives. If they weren't, they would tell you to get Republicans and Democrats out of office. But nobody is saying that but people like me. That's why I don't consider myself a conservative talker. I believe in the Constitution. To hell with conservatism. Let me tell you something. I used to believe myself a conservative. And why? One of the reasons is conservatives back when I was growing up talked about the Constitution, believed in the Constitution. They held classes for people to learn the Constitution, and that is not happening anymore. It's not. So the Constitution has been ripped to shreds. The Constitution has been ignored by Congress. It's time to get back to the Constitution. And in order to do that, we have to get rid of Republicans and Democrats. They've been in power too long, folks. Way too long. And I've gone overboard again today. We're approaching 15 minutes. And I don't like to go this long, but the facts are we need to get rid of these people. We got to get rid of these smiling faces that constantly tell lies about climate, about a border crisis, and all that stuff. They're all telling you lies, folks. It's time for truth to matter. Thanks for listening.